What's up guys, I'm Taylor with TK Disc Golf, and today we've got the brand new MVP Deflector to review for you. I'm not kidding you, this is the true overstable mid-range that everybody has been hoping and praying for the past couple years. It is 100% organic, grass-fed, non-GMO, non-vegan beef. It is amazing, really liking it. You can throw this thing as hard as you want into a headwind, and it is not going to turn over into a roller. It'll fly dead straight and dump crazy hard. I mean, it's really overstable. I've been bagging a Justice for the past couple months in preparation for this disc, and really loved the flight of it, and this is an easy replacement. Feels like a beadless Justice in the hand, semi-low profile, not super deep, but not like super thin like a Matrix. I think it's a little bit thinner than that feels in my hand, but still very comfortable. Other than the flight, there's some big differences that you're going to notice. They changed the Neutron stock stamp, they updated that. It's been the same since 2012, I believe. So it's nice to see a nice update, and I think there's some good changes you'll notice. The Deflector is very large print, easier to read. They added flight numbers, which is a really cool addition, I think. A lot of newer players are kind of turned off from throwing MVP in the past because it didn't have flight numbers, and honestly, flight numbers is the universal language for disc golfers to be able to tell what a disc flies like. So I think that's a great addition. The flight numbers obviously are printed 5 for the speed, 3.5 glide, 0 turn, and a 4 fades. That means it's overstable. The Neutron stamp is very similar, but they added some extra depth to it, so I really like that. And then it features the MVP orbital logo at the bottom. And one last big thing you're going to notice, if you flip the disc over, they no longer say patent pending. They've got the patent URL to their website to show all the current and most up-to-date patent numbers. So that's really cool. They finally got their patent approved, so really exciting for MVP. So hey, let's take a look at some throws and hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, to start off, we had the basket around 300 feet, throwing some hyzer lines. Wind was pretty much minimal today, but in honesty, this disc will fight any wind that you throw at it. On the hyzer line, this thing is getting up and down quick. Really good disc for getting over top some trees, around a corner quick, and shots like that. Next, we wanted to show some flat releases, and obviously when thrown flat, that'll show the true flight numbers of the disc. And what's super cool, and we're really excited to show you, is we're finally able to get the drone up in the air. You see it flying through the air right there. As you can see, we aimed at the right of the basket by probably about 30 feet, maybe 40 feet, and it still fades back to center and actually landed right under it. So that was kind of cool shot to have. Gives some cool aerial perspective, a different view, and can show a better view of how the disc flies, in my opinion. Obviously really overstable and always going to fade back to center really hard. Next, we wanted to show off some Anheuser releases. Obviously, it's got a 4 fade, so no matter what Anheuser you're putting this disc on, it's wanting to fight out of it pretty darn quick. This first Anheuser we threw was a moderate Anheuser, and it flew out of it really fast. And this next one was an extreme Anheuser. It holds it for a decent amount of time, but still obviously dumps out of it pretty hard. Lastly, we wanted to show off some forehand releases. Obviously, this disc is super overstable, thus meaning it can handle pretty much any forehand power you put on it. It's not going to turn over into a roller like some other mid-ranges. The overstability really helps. And this is the shot I'm honestly really excited for, that flex forehand line where I can really put some stink on it and trust that it's always going to fade back at the end. Alrighty guys, that concludes our video of the MVP Deflector. I hope you enjoyed our review video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe and watch some of our other reviews. We got a lot of them, and there's more to come as well, especially with the summer months. Always lots of good products coming out. So hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.